Welcome back, OTBOT. T-Bob Musso, Danny hanging out with you today. Daniel Basham, Lord. T-Bob will be a full chub after a full segment of Mahomes' song. Guilty as charged. Y'all may think I'm a Mahomes fanboy, but I like to appreciate greatness when you see it, okay? And let's make no mistake, Pat Mahomes is a prodigy. Right? I mean, now, I don't know. Maybe he's not like a true prodigy because I don't know. To be a prodigy in like the academic sense, do you have to show exceptional talent as a child? I don't know. I mean, maybe that is one of the things that makes Pat Mahomes so incredible, though. And I think in an interesting way, it also reinforces just how much situation matters in football and how much stuff like team matters in football. But like Pat Mahomes, he's a good high school player, I'm sure. I mean, he goes to Texas Tech, right? Doesn't not blowing anybody away. Even coming out of Texas Tech, sure, he's picked 11th, but it wasn't like this was like the surefire, can't miss number one prospect. So his rise, his to prodigy status did not really come until he's in the NFL, which is fascinating for a couple of reasons. Make no mistake, he landed in a perfect spot in Kansas City where you had this perfect storm of a coach and a team and a front office that was just missing this final piece. But at the same time, the things that he can just do physically and mentally, yes, Andy Reid and the Chiefs organization helps him to reach even higher, but that starts with Pat Mahomes. Think about this. This man just turned 25. And the reason why I'm doing all this is because this is who you're going against Sunday. This is who the NFL one seed, all of your one seed hopes will be on the line against this absolute monster, this behemoth, this Krampus here around Christmas. There's just this monster that's going to be lining up across from you. He just turned 25 years old in September. Of course, he already has a $500 million contract. He's already been an NFL MVP. He's already been a Super Bowl MVP. Do y'all realize his regular season record as a starter to start his career? He's 36-8. 36-8. So in 109 touchdowns to just 23 picks. Despite throwing the ball a ton, he throws picks on a 1% basis. He's 4-1 in the playoffs with 13 touchdowns to 2 picks. So he gets even better in the playoffs when you should be getting worse because you are, just by design, playing the best teams in the NFL. He's got the Chiefs lined up to be the one seed once again. He was a defensive lineman jumping off sides away from going to back-to-back Super Bowls. He's thrown 50 touchdowns in a season already at 25. He's thrown over 5,000 yards in a season already at 25. And he's on pace to throw for over 5,000 again this season. He's currently on pace to hit about 5,200 yards. He will likely, by season's end, join Drew Brees as the only quarterbacks in NFL history to have multiple 5,000-yard seasons. A couple interesting side notes here. Drew Brees, still so impressive, has 4 5,000-yard seasons. Nobody else has more than one. And how annoying is this? I don't remember this. I did not remember this. So Drew Brees remember when he broke the NFL single-season record for passing yardage? It was awesome, 5,476 yards. Peyton Manning broke that record by 1 yard, 5,477. The amount of pettiness in that Manning, that's incredible. Also, it'd be very frustrating if you're Drew Brees. Now, back, though, to Pat Mahomes. So he currently leads the NFL in passing yardage by about more than 500 yards, full half 1,000. He's at 4,200. He's third in touchdowns this year with 33 through the air. He's right behind Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson. And look at the Chiefs' team ranks. First in the NFL in total offense, 429 yards per game. Only team averaging over 400 yards on the year. They go over they go 320 rushing and basically like 320 passing, 105 rushing. Really dominant stuff. They're second in scoring at 31 points per game. Green Bay currently first at 31.5. And then, at defense, they're a bit more exploitable, right? 17th in total defense, 14th in pass defense, et cetera, et cetera. As we talked about earlier, all this shows you is that the Chiefs are winning through Mahomes. The Packers are winning through Rodgers. The Rams, when you look at their defensive rankings, number 1 in total defense, number 1 in scoring defense. The Rams are, or I'd have to check the scoring defense on that. I think the Rams are number 1. But the Rams are winning through great defense and good offense. The Saints are winning through great defense and good offense, which is why if Drew Brees does come back, it means everything to the Saints team. You maybe reach your full potential, and you're going to need it this Sunday if you're going to go toe-to-toe with 15 and come out alive. And so as much as I do think you need Drew Brees to win this game, well, Danny, you don't agree, though. You don't agree with me. We were talking about during the commercial break, so crack that mic. Why do you think, if Drew Brees does not play, why do you feel good about this Saints team winning?
I feel good just because of how strong their roster is, and I think it's all dependent on D-line and O-line. I think the O-line dominates. You don't need Taysom Hill to be great. You just need the run game to succeed with Alvin Kamara and Latavius Murray, and that's why I think the Saints have a really good chance if their O-line comes to play and their D-line.
It's certainly the D-line, right? Because how you affect any elite quarterback is by a pass rush. Now, the annoying part about Mahomes is he can also run good enough and still keep his eyes downfield and still launch off his back foot 60 yards where you're never quite safe even if your D-line is winning. But it's still your best path there. Offensively, I agree. I do have concerns, though, right? Because you're talking about what's been the weakest part of the Saints O-line, the interior right now. And then so Nick Easton has a concussion. Andrews Pete's obviously struggling. Am I missing an injury in there? Ruiz didn't get hurt. Somebody else got injured? It doesn't matter. The point is, between Ruiz, Easton, Pete, there's been some struggles at those guard positions, and Chris Jones is a very good defensive lineman when it comes to wreaking havoc for the Kansas City Chiefs. Remember, the Chiefs' defense is opportunistic because of guys like Chris Jones and Tyrann Mathieu, and they can force you into turnovers. So, that's why I don't know if Taysom's actually up to avoiding the traps that the Chiefs defense lays for you. That's why I think you need Brees. But let's say you even have Brees, it's ultimately, if you're going to win this game, it really is going to be about that defense stopping the Kansas City Chiefs. Look, I don't know how you guard Tyreek Hill. Nobody seems to. But whether that's Marshawn Lattimore following him around, whether that's just kind of playing more to your scheme and just trying to beat him through scheme and getting safety help over the top from Malcolm Jenkins, Marcus Williams, whoever, the Saints have to find a way to do what nobody else can do and contain Tyreek Hill. And then I'm interested to see how they handle Pat Mahomes. Do you spy him with a Quan Alexander? I mean, probably not. You're so good at getting DeMario Davis involved in the rush. Is that his kind of role? Maybe some spy, little delayed blitzing type of action. But yeah, Danny, you're right. The best path to stopping the Kansas City Chiefs lies in that Saints D-line, setting the tone like they have done a few times this year. And the Chiefs offense, look, they've been human at times. The problem is they can be human for 58 minutes, but in the final 2 minutes when they have to score, it seems like Mahomes just always comes through, and that's kind of been his MO since he entered the league. A couple other thoughts on this game. I'm going to be pumped to see Clyde Edwards-Helaire in live action. Again, I watch Red Zone, so I see him there, but to watch a full Clyde game is going to be fun. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe below. You want more great Saints content? We got it all here on Off the Bench Overtime. Check out these other videos, share with your friends, and let's grow the Who Dat Nation together. Who Dat?